Hey guys, what's up? And welcome back to another video on this channel. I apologize for the voice. I went to a Slipknot concert earlier this week with Anthony Haley and a few other new friends, and as you can see, your boy went a little too hard. Or here, I guess. Forgive me for the hoarse voice in this, but we're gonna power through this. So Dune. So I didn't know that this movie is actually based off a book series that is a 15-book series. Directed by Denis Villeneuve, this movie is pretty interesting to say the least. It's got similar lore and fantasy to that of Star Wars and Star Trek, so that's why I really vibed with it. But there are a few negatives that I'll get into. To talk about some positives, the music in this movie really had me gripped. And once it came to the end of the movie and I saw who the music was by, Hans Zimmer, it made perfect sense. The music was just so gripping and enticing and really got me involved in the movie. This movie has a pretty star-studded cast as well. You have Timothée Chalamet, Rebecca Ferguson, Dave Bautista, Oscar Isaac, Zendaya. It's endless, man. Josh Brolin, like this movie really just went above and beyond. Even Jason Momoa, and that's not even all the really big names that are in this movie. It's just crazy how many top-notch actors and actresses are in this movie. Javier Bardem, another actor I really like, he's in this movie, and the way how everyone just is in their role is just beautiful. I will also say that at the beginning of the movie this says part 1. Now, I can kind of assume that part 1 means that this is going to be the first of a few movies, so take that into consideration when you go to see this movie. The cinematography was beautiful. The way how these actors and actresses really dove into the role was absolutely immaculate. Their performances were amazing. Honestly, top-notch performances. I have to give my hat off to these people because their performances were, as I said, just really well done. The chemistry between people was really good. Now, some negatives that I'll dive into. It was very slow at times, and I mean snail speed, and that's okay because maybe they are setting up for something, or maybe that's just by design. Obviously, it's by design, but you know what I mean. Maybe that's just the way how this movie's supposed to go. I don't know, but it was just a little too slow at times for me. There were also certain instances where I couldn't really connect with some of the characters, and I won't spoil anything. This is going to be a spoiler-free review. Another negative, which isn't too bad, but it's just certain places and names and people and things that are assumed to be known. I just didn't know, obviously, and then a lot of people probably didn't know, but Dune fans probably know, and people who've read the books, they probably know. And I'm hoping that also that there's follow-up movies, so maybe things will get explained. And that's another thing I'll say about this movie is the way how the flow goes in this movie. It seems like there could potentially be more or not. I'm looking forward to seeing what comes of this, because for a movie in and of itself, it's a pretty decent movie. The pacing was, again, a bit off for me at times, but overall, I am impressed with what I watched. On IMDb, it's got an 8.4 out of 10. You know, maybe I wouldn't say 8.4, but I'd say pretty close, you know, maybe like a 7.5, 7.3 to a 7.5. It seems like there's not really much going on, especially during these slow parts, but then at the same time, there seems to be so much going on that you really don't even know what's happening at some points. That could just be me personally. But again, not overall a bad movie. I think that this is going to be a hit or miss for a lot of people. I would love to see a follow-up to this, you know, I would love to see more, and hopefully we'll get more, you know, because maybe it'll explain a little bit more about what happened or what didn't happen. As always, I greatly appreciate you guys joining me for these videos. Again, I'm sorry about the voice and the short review, just my throat hurts, and I really just wanted to get a review out for this new movie. If you are a Dune fan or have read the books or saw the old movie, let me know what you thought about it, you know? Like, let me know what you thought about the books and the old movie in relation to this newer movie. If you aren't subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and the bell next to it so you can get a notification anytime there's a new video dropped. Alright guys, until the next one.